Hi, my name is Catlin Tucker, and I've been a Collaborize Classroom user for almost 3 years. I want to talk about what Collaborize Classroom is, what it does, and why I love it. So Collaborize Classroom is a safe, password-protected online discussion platform. This is actually my site. I use this site with all 6 of my English language arts classes. And when a teacher wants to start a discussion, they simply click this button and it opens the Ask modal. They can give their discussion topic a title. They can add as much description as they'd like here in the description field. And then what's unique to Collaborize Classroom are the different question structures. So you can choose between a yes or no question, multiple choice, vote or suggest, or forum. And I'll show you some examples of those in a second. You can select the category you want your question to post to, and I use my categories to separate my different classes. So what's nice is I can actually post a single topic to multiple categories at one time. I can also select an end date if I want a topic to automatically close, and it's really easy to embed images, video, and documents, and then all I have to do is click publish, and it will be published to the categories I've selected. So I want to show you the different question types. These are all examples of questions I've used with my students. So here's a yes or no question structure, and this asks students to select yes or no and then to justify their position in writing. So they post their comment here, and then when they're done or they type their comment in here, they click post and it will show up below the question. And next to their comment, you'll see whether they voted pro or con on this issue, and then you'll see indented replies from other peers in the class commenting on their perspectives and their point of view. The second example is a multiple choice question. This is actually an icebreaker. I really like to start my year with icebreakers because they give students a chance to get to know each other, practice their online communication skills, and get comfortable using the site. So I asked them they could visit a moment in history. Where would they go? And I've embedded an image of what is apparently a time machine. And then I've given them a variety of options to select from. And with a multiple choice question type, you can choose as many options as you'd like to give students. They post their comments here once they've selected their option, and then post their comment and they can reply to peers. This is an example of a voter suggest question type, which is great for brainstorming or for having students vote for their favorite contributions to a discussion. And so here I've embedded an article, and this is great because I don't have to go to the copy center and I'm saving paper, and students who tend to lose everything won't lose this article. So I've embedded an article that they can read, and then I've asked them to analyze the article. And so there's a little vote button next to each of the comments, so students can vote for their favorite comments, which ones they think are strongest, and then post replies to their peers commenting on each other's ideas. I also wanted to show you an example of a video embed because the flipped classroom model where teachers are videotaping their own lectures and presenting them at home, or showing students or connecting students with content at home to view, is becoming a really popular model because it creates more time in the classroom. And I'm a big advocate of pairing that content online with dynamic discussions because it really drives higher order thinking. So here's an example of a topic I designed where I have a video of Maya Angelou reading a poem, and students view this at home. They can watch it a couple times. They get to differentiate instruction by controlling the pace of their learning, and then they have to select from this multiple choice question structure a theme that they want to focus on and write about. Post their comment here, and then they can engage with each other. A couple other things that Collaborize Classroom does that's unique is there's a results and resources page, and a teacher can close and publish any topic, any discussion to the results page and see the outcome of that conversation. It spits out a colorful pie chart showing you what percentage of students have voted for one option versus another, and this gives teachers a really tangible finished product to bring back into the classroom so that you can then continue the conversation or build on it. Another feature that I like, which is great because we're all very aware that we need to assess student learning and progress, are the participation reports. So this shows us how active students are on the site. There's a general participation report which teachers can use, and they can designate any time period they'd like, and they can see how many times an individual student has logged on, posted a comment, replied to a peer. So you can see exactly how active a student is on the site, and then you can use the user activity report to print up examples of everything a single student has posted to the site in a given period of time, which is great for IEP meetings, 504s, when you're sitting down with a parent. You actually have writing samples right at your disposal, and it acts as an online portfolio for students as well. Teachers will also see on their site these big buttons. Here it says Need Topics, and here it says Topic Library. If you click that, it will take you to the Collaborize Classroom Topic Library, which is a global repository of topics created and shared by teachers using Collaborize Classroom. So a really fabulous way to share best practices. So a teacher can search through the topic library by keywords, so searching tags. They can search by subject area or grade level, and they can even see what's been highly rated, what's been most downloaded, and what's been recently shared, which is really kind of a fun way to stay on top of what's going on with other teachers using the platform. Some other new developments that are exciting is there's a new iPad app, there's also a mobile app, so you can do some really fun things with Collaborize Classroom in your physical space of your physical classroom as well. Why I love it, it gives every student a voice. It really helps me to integrate technology skills and teach digital fluency and literacy in my own curriculum. Now I'm able to address many of the Common Core state standards that are required of me, and really I'm teaching students how to communicate and collaborate effectively online, which are really critical 21st century skills.